So if you experience more table topic sessions and you go onto the stage and practice, it should make you think quickly, okay? Like quicker, in a way. And the second, you have to respond to an impromptu questions or topics. So let me go back to the origin of this session. Now, what is table topic? Anyone knows? What is table topic? What is table? What is topic? What's the meaning of it when it combines together? Anyone?
Is that like we each talk with each other, talk with the other person or other people on the table? So it's you're not really prepared what they're going to ask you. So
Okay.
try to
Yeah, sure. That is, very intuitively is about like when you have some social occasions, like you're sitting around the table, have your meals, or even you are going to like hang out with people. You just like people go together, and then suddenly a question popped to you. Somebody asks you a question. It's like, how do you think about the American election recently? And then what's your response? So these scenarios occurs frequently in our daily lives. When you meet a person you are not very familiar with, what's the conversations you will have at the beginning? These must be those questions that are not very private to each other because you don't know each other. So you will start with some specific questions that everybody should have have certain knowledge, and you are going to have some discussion, very short discussion, and then you will respond for maybe 2 sentences, 3 sentences, talk to 1 minute, not very long, but you're going to express your ideas about these questions, so that you will have very close interactions, and then to know each other gradually, like this. So we have this kind of table topic questions is for you to simulate what will occur in your daily lives. So when you practice more, then you go outside to hang out with foreign friends, and then you will have better communication skills with them. One thing is because you have a knowledge basis in your mind. You have store some knowledges in your mind about certain topics. And the second thing is you know how to respond correctly and logically. All right. So this is the end of table topic session. So for today's practice, we also follow this timeline. We have to respond in 1 to 2 minutes, just like we practice in our meetings. Okay. Right. Everyone gets the point. So I'm going to come back to the Toastmasters program. It's about our speech series. I think all of you already know the C1 to C9, some kind of these series of speeches. Or I should like this one?
Yes.
Okay. So basically it's organized in you have a certain structures. At the bottom is the mastery of language. What does it mean? It means your command of English. It depends on the language, because Toastmaster actually you have Chinese clubs, French clubs, German clubs, but now in NTU we are using English, right? So the base is the mastery of English. So this is the foundation before you're starting your C1 speech, because you are going to speak English in C1.
So mastery
right?
is like basic education of English.
Anything, just just your command of English. You can use English.
You're able to speak.
Yeah, able to speak. Okay, to express ideas that people can know.
Okay.
And then from C1 to C2, you know the goal. C1, what is the goal? Ice breaking. What is C2? I think some of you are going to have C2 later, right? Organize your speech, right? So it's about the structure of the speech. So you are going to start from practicing your speech writing. What I mean here is you are going to have your script, right? So you organize your thought with some kind of logic, following a certain pattern of a normal speech. So you're starting to practice these skills. And then to C5, I remember C5 to C7, there are more skills coming. I think it's C5 or C6 is like practicing visual aids, and use how to use PowerPoint correctly, and then like your hand gestures, your voice, intonations, how to make it more appealing to your audience. There will be the delivery skills. And then what's the top? For delivering each speech, there is a goal. The goal is to inspire. You want to use a very, very short time to inspire your audience, to make actions, to influence people. That's the end of public speaking, right? So this is the organized, like why the Toastmaster Internationals want to organize speech like this. And so what is the relation between this with table topics? And then I'll show you. Basically, it contains all of these elements.
You mean table topics?
Yes, so it is basically it's a mini speech. Okay, table topic actually is a mini speech. I don't know, is there anyone knows a kind of speech like, I don't know how this tell it is said in English. It's like speech in elevator, or I don't know, like Chinese 是有一种方法叫 pitching， 就是他在跟人家做 presentation 的时候是在电梯里面，然后在电梯的时间 pitch for
short time.
yeah very very short time. You have to impress your customer or like a boss, your boss or something like your probable the recruiter or someone. And basically it's just like table topic sessions. So it's quite important to let you know all of these elements at the beginning. So later on when you are practicing, you can think about how to make it inspiring, how to make it with the techniques, and how to make it organized. Okay? So before we really go into the details, I would like to give you some time, 7 minutes, to look at these questions. These questions. We have like 4 questions, right? And this is like five. Maybe I lost 1 point here. It's 5 questions. Oh, sorry. It's four types of questions. And I want you to think about what's the differences. Like first you think about what's your response to these questions. This is the first thing. And then second, compare how your answers are different. You got what I mean? You think about what's the answer of this, what is the answer of this, how you might respond to this question and these questions. And then think about your way, the way you answer it, It might be a little bit different. And then later, at the end, you will know why they are different. Okay? Just try to think about this. And I'll give you like 10 minutes. So to 2:40. Okay.
What is space exploration? Time attention.
Yes. Okay.